The mop hits the floor with a wet slap. 3 young soldiers laugh as coffee splashes across the old man's boots. "Watch where you're going, Pops." The corporal sneers, chest puffed beneath his pressed uniform. The janitor doesn't look up. He just grips the mop tighter, knuckles white against weathered skin. But the silver eagle on the keychain dangling from his belt, the one they're too arrogant to notice, tells a different story. What happens in the next 60 seconds will end 3 careers. It's 0600 hours at Fort Bragg. The old man's been pushing that mop through the barracks hallway for 2 weeks now. Faded coveralls, thick glasses, quiet, too quiet. The kind of invisible that makes cocky soldiers forget discretion. "Maybe if you clean faster, we wouldn't trip over you," another one adds, his buddies erupting in laughter. The janitor still doesn't speak. He bends down slowly, too slowly for a man his adjand picks up the mop. His hands don't shake. That's the first sign they miss. See, command had a problem. Complaints about hazing, stolen equipment, a culture of disrespect rotting through the junior ranks like infection. So they sent in someone no one would suspect. Someone who knew every regulation, every protocol, every excuse bad soldiers use when they think no one important is watching. Colonel James Harrison, 32 years of service, Silver Star recipient, and for the past 14 days, he's been cataloging every violation with the precision of a sniper lining up a shot. The corporal steps closer now, emboldened. "You deaf old man." I said that's when the janitor straightens. Not the slow unfold of elderly joints, but the snapped posture of a man who's commanded thousands. The glasses come off. The eyes beneath them aren't tired. They're calculating cold. When he speaks, his voice carries the weight of 3 decades giving orders. "I heard you just fine, Corporal." The hallway goes silent. You can hear someone's breath catch 2 doors down. The keychain drops from his hand. It hits the linoleum with a metallic ring that echoes like a gunshot. The silver eagle gleams under fluorescent lights, a colonel's insignia, unmistakable. One soldier's face drains white. Another's mouth opens, no sound coming out. The corporal looks down at that eagle, then up at the man he just humiliated, and you can actually see the moment his future crumbles. "At ease," the colonel says quietly, and somehow that's more terrifying than if he'd shouted. Actually, no attention. 3 backs snap straight, 3 faces forward. The colonel picks up his keychain with deliberate slowness, clips it to his belt, and retrieves a small notebook from his coverall pocket. He flips it open. October 9th, racial slurs to ward cleaning staff. October 12th, equipment tampering. October 15th, theft from the commissary. His finger traces down the page. Every incident, every name, dated, witnessed, ironclad. And this morning, assault on a superior officer. The corporal's breathing goes shallow. The colonel steps forward until he's inches from the corporal's face. "You want to know what I learned these past 2 weeks? That respect isn't about rank, it's about character. And yours, ... double quotes, he pauses, ... is absent without leave." Footsteps approach from behind. The colonel doesn't turn. He doesn't need to. The battalion commander appears, flanked by 2 MPs, having watched the entire encounter on the security feed. The setup was always bigger than one man with a mop. As they're escorted away, the colonel picks up his mop again. There's still work to do, because leadership isn't just about the uniform you wear. It's about the example you set when you think no one's watching. Sometimes the most important inspection isn't of the barracks, it's of the soul. What's the most important lesson someone in disguise taught you? Drop it in the comments.